Ojo Mahama okoka chense abane de kom ne abufuo na toye.
So we na bi ka kojina TV3 kan. So ko Mahama na ka chense de kom ne abufuo na toye.
Na asa akọ na ado so aka chense te kom ne abufuo so no so ba no anya de kom ne abufuo be sa ato agia.
Kan chen na ado so oba na so wan hwe ni ye kom ne abufuo no de pam Mahama no. Embi na de pam.
Wo ho nim de.
Tumfo Judi oso wo ho nim de.
De wadre wo mpesika ye hwe bi o.
De wadre wa bo bread de wo mpesika de aye hwe.
They occupied the big protest, and we saw all this number of youth on the street, and we have generated some energy for this leadership to know that hey, these youth are coming together gradually, and if we don't set up, something is about to happen. And then they see what is happening today. So every single part, Oman will say, hey, Ghana for you, no more Jimmy. We can only back. Last year, I was arrested 14 times. Ya ngofo o ma beti susu chene anu mudwa obetu ejina abontia gegegege on sorry nkasa kukuduro mu osuro. But you know what, when they say usuro, every single soul here on earth has one life to live, and it is better that we use Abrabani Awaro to do something. Domo pani countryman song go back there, the cameraman diplomacy. These are the useless people. What a cameraman show. These are the useless people going to get you. These are the people that will bring in this country. Over here, these are the people. And we support the people. Yes, I'm telling you your face. I will never do it. We need to tell them. Saso. Mama na kura no saso. Eno na kura no saso. Yebesi esi.
Foi eu vou twede ampon brasbadu na dia kon kantankranti wo brempon wo mintimrim. Na dama no pai ade ache yakọ yasan ba ejena so titi za bela ba ne yebodwuma.
Papa na kura no saso.
Wow.
Papa frebusu. Papa frebusu no musanso.
Yeah, area so. So what area so won pen kra. You end up putting yourself in the hands of onokra. One kasa do ba ko se no kra nsem se obi asabe. Wadi banana police for pen a chere no wadwane. Wodwane one day police ni to anu akotra na nche no waso mu sa na no kra tie. Opem so say me ka kire wo say Ghana for say wo mo de komani bra na to abati amahama menim say de wodre wo mpesika anya hwe fa udi sem ni anka so mampane bi ba ya fe na kufor oba Ghana yi simplicity finito finish nyansa kasa che benyansafo a benyansafo tie benyansafo kasa na benyansafo de ye adwuma manfa hunsampa nyansa didwuma wo man ni mu because he's saying ADNS puto basa henyan nwran sa all because mpa no kra and central for the work kumasi ana mutu o ka every month o mo do se na tim hwe amanim ka no kra cha mo se ba bia moduo no mo kwahwe ase am nsori biem. How many of them? Me did bam not less than 10 times. A no year free. And hami because you told me say me nya de me yen ntwa meka. I told you say me ntimi ntwa nkontompo nyiska. I don't need it. Ba ya na ya kan kwache mo no, ni aye motanfo. Ta ya ni plane bibi am betima plane fa ho bia ba nya me adom. Era so ti ase. You have gone down the drain. Okay. And no cry. Ne can't ding. Ni tia ya, but a buonipa. I've told you guys, say, I didn't want to Ghana and ne. Uko saw them a winyabi. I saw them obino. Uko masalachi, ebino. Uko jomu nyabi. Uko skobu nyabi. Ayan no cry. And what den woman we mu. Obienti minka. Do obeka no. Oye mpabonini. There be so be too for say. Edua ya wu ko free. Ente kume ananse wa froti ahwewu. Oso na o mensomefo. Metehwe na mewu a na magye de wo kanadi. Mami nsia na memu sa say. Sika bebrebe na ye eche no. Efri hen. Sika ya cha between 1 month to election. Every election day, every polling station in Ghana, na ya eche sika oho. Sika free. O ma wa kepic. What up $3 million? Bosia, enti ama na haircut. Amana for pensioners sika. Okuta sika. Physical cash. Chairman kwa force munye na munkoto aba. Now instead of them busily trying to win this election, their main focus was to bring Alan Kyerematen down. Let everybody know, say, he doesn't matter. Yes. Because now our plan say, you're 51% to be the baby, 1 year, and let's go and do that. But the Ghana bedri, you know that one for year, all the orchestrated plan have work for you, but the maximum anamo peno, any money. Any money. You put people in his camp, all the information, Bremo, police station agents, a whole lot of things. See, MP se wa santeman tema monama. But me catch them say, and go to abam na obi because of your party new. During the way they were me and Robertima ye. So I 7 Ghanaians. My boom about Ghana for go to abam my jemwadi. So being to first come to Magere. Politicians against Nyansa ni mutrimuno. You have sold them some more Nyansa. So next time, Sawoba, Yatuabamawa, Yatuamawa, don't sit in your house and think that Ghanaians are stooges, they are fools, they are stupid, they are killing the Ghana for him. What him? May I catch a Ghanaian you say? We must stand up to defend this country and resist the oppressor's rule at all times. No matter who is ruling, no matter who is the president, let's resist the oppressor's rule. And also, a son here to go mountain, so I'll be a friend to mountain. So, and also, a champagne for them can look at their face straight and tell them what exactly is happening. The son of them were in some phone, catching who in some phone in a very nice way. No one's within some phone. Except penny money or trade famous if you have from your kind. Penny for an unquada bonia and an infra. This aquadas 1 2 penny for and also tell me the Masabasayaba. Tell me and can crunch penny for say. Sabanyan Safoka such a banyan Safo would tell Yansam. No, the Ayajuma Yansam, Ayajuma, resource really 16 countries, 16 regions, only 3 or 2. Now, me have 3 messages, the president election. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. 3. 1, Papa. Galam say, you say, a sasia or 1 brasso, 1 hour sasia. So Ghana for the waba see to it say obemba na koto kenkan. It any means possible. 5 galamsey. Woman mo te kwa mu no koto mo free ho. Aya mo friend fadwen. China for team say a wo mutugu. Forest United Nation dia. Ya ko send compact. And ya to say we dey yen tu mu se na be ya. Ewiase ka be change ni be dia no. They are there this morning. They destroying this forest and everything. Party mpanimfo, chairman for, DC for, and homo aka na akofo ma ba wo mo say no. Emfa obi ahun ti say wo ba, wada wroma, wo penso de say ase, talk to your people. Nsuo ne kwaya ne jaya. Say ne jaya. O man ni benya aduane adi. Number 2. Sikanu a ye te bebrebe no. Hwehwe ba bia fre. Between 4 months to election, 6 months rather, ni has see chance and for ka okroma. The minimum presenter 2,000, producer 1,000, maximum omunimo omoje. Ti chesi ka kwache mu, chenta ni chentuma, chebia ni chebibia, mompe me bia sikani free. Those who be found culpable should be punished. Number 3. Ghana Jija. Ghana needs development. Woma jia benjuma kenten so woma nye ne yi. Woma contractor bomb mine ka. Woma mudo mine from kuntu na sekwan so no. Arrest them, prosecute them, and let the law jail them. Nanya say na woma wonne won call for say, Samuso ya, Ghanaians will punish you. We cannot continue this way. Omaya nyame ye bibia. Eni pa etu omane mu ntimi ne 3 times a day. What dey won pa make it see abonten. Na ko bu se nipa abesi omu say, how many Ghanaians and what we to aduane no pa, o to bia wia, no to bia nwumre. These are the people who were in the queue voting for you guys. Sanko for no ntimi ne die no. Omo na koto abana ma wo. Enti bobode bia wo betimi say, wo bebua manwuma ba. Na mebure nya bia ye. Na wo nso no amenye ko mo wato ma anya sa, you will go back. Kwame Nkrumah yetu no. Jelly Lawrence yetu no. Enti obi ababa Ghana bia, no matter what you do, I go for the party wo ko. Tyranny, autocracy, me pe wei, yefo nkoto mpam wei, ene mo na sasa. Nzan. Asa. O kan kura che onu ya no abera ntamfo. Eno ndi ompiasam, eno ndi onya, eno ndi oya agenda, eno odi nkwase asam, ne ya fro ne ya threaten. But the na me kanoa. Na mo se me na me yabo nsam no. Resource no obi ehunu. Mo asomo hunu bi. Maybe samunya nipa ma ne kan no kura che mu se na mutie ya. Kenya ne mo ne o. Kenya ne mo ne. It's very painful. So wo hu ade anye na wo ka kire wo nua. Na wo bedane ne tamfo a wo onni bi wo ba bia. Shanti region abaye the World Bank of VMPP. Ubusa project 5 3 unya 3 unya completed one fully finished unya. Ya kata so do ya friend say kind say kwamisi wi ani asatum. Why? Because ye nwie. Dan ko da adre. Ene mo ne. What wa ahun? Me catch you dey say. Baby a wotie bia no. Obi atena hopen. Baby a wodru no. Obi adru hopen. Seek that people. Talk to them, ask them why they left there. Ebra omo fi ode do omo free ho. Omo fi ode omo janete ensunsanso be na de abra omo after omo free ho no. What is the difference between time and omo be ko? Omo ko on obiam so that it will advise you and let you see the way forward and see where you must place your footsteps. Oh, you may be and the Sikabato, any abaji, and you will be a cabia yentobia. Make out to Ubufu. Okuma winya ya. And kwa you may be a meeting. A Jamaquine. But no quack, Messina cat ding the tears for ya. But what's another year to my babu? Can you crash your down for? And sit down for a grow. To whom you are for Namonia the pack. And your bonnet. Humiliation, biggest humiliation ever a been seen that. So ask your president, or Kofi, and dear history or dear Jack. One in the city before a Japanese document. Nyama Brebe Ghanaians has ship and that was a strategy. There was 001, 010, and 012. 001 and say, or back to our side, if you are not paying, you know what did he? And no. 010, I am not say, I don't know about my area. No, I didn't know what you are. 100 or the dear upon the DBM 001 or back to if you are upon the side, you may know that. No, I did he? This is the repercussions of a bar, Ghana for 2 men people. O catch Roma, almost all your time for. Bible can you go catch a king or so ye in the year? Kawanimuti. I mean, Fonsia. Namen can't trust a bibini or ye nipo or the Bayan Bosuman Kron. Do I hear Canada or America or hear France? Also, the Bayan Bosuman Kron to say you decide this say ya be ya. E be ye. John Dramani Mahama, President elect, you can do it. So what's the one? Yeah, 1 year this will judge my pong. I'm a pouchina. Good morning.
Give me Mesu, 100% fruit mixed juice.
Danny! Mesu, 100% fruit. Waitress, Mesu.
Mesu.
Wow.
Waitress, Mesu. Waitress, Mesu.
Mesu comes in different varieties, packaging and sizes to suit your taste.
We have 100% fruit juice, nectar, smoothies, iced coffee, iced tea, lemonade, and carbonated soft drinks to satisfy those who are not into fruit juice.
Mesu.
This advert is FDA approved.
Give me Mesu, 100% fruit mixed juice.
Night we company for no. John Mahama or catchers are banning the come near before na toy.
So we are we can go to TV kind. So, Mahama Nakacha said the come any before and a 2 year.
As I can another also catch and say a come near before so on to ban 1 year, the come near before Bessa 20.
Can't tell another one so back, and that's why really yeah, a come near before no at the pump Mahama. Ain't been at the pump.
Who own him there?
For Judy or so whom him dear.
The word they won't pessica review.
The word they were bob bread, they won't pessica the heavy.
And she says a Kuhuna Jumani.
See what bar for dog Ghana Honda or fire Juma, Nabua Ghana for.
A Dean Kwan says a whoop.
Said the great it didn't go on.
The Bell Dimba Comusa and Passable Man Penny by near friend and out of that, or Baba Ye Ghana year.
Do here and say, with my yard, dear Dachi Yakase. O man penny be bagan.
What was so night we company for no Kwadwan Mahama okoka chance abane de kom ne abufuo na toye.
So we na bika ko gina tibitire kan. Say ko Mahama na ka chance de kom ane abufuo ene toye.
Na asa akọ na na do so aka chance te kom ne abufuo so ono so ba no anye de kom ne abufuo be sa ato ji ano.
Kan chance na do so oba na so wan hwe ne ye kom ne abufuo no e de pam Mahama. Embi na de pam.
Wo ho nim de.
Tumfo Judi oso wo ho nim de.
De wadre wo mpesika ye hwebio.
De wadre wa bo bread de wo mpesika de aye hwe.
Enti sese kun ho na ye adwuma ne ye.
Se wa ba kun ho fo do Ghana ho do awo no. Kwa ye adwuma na bo Ghana fo.
Edin ku ana sese wo pe.
Se de adro de edin ku a.
De be odin be komu sa ampase wo mampanyi bi ba ne e frɛ na na adoda no ba be ye Ghana ye.
Se do de hia se betima ya de na daachi yakase o mampanyi bi ba Ghana.
Wose wo na ati bi kompanyimfo no Kwadwan Mahama okoka chance abane de kom ne abufuo na toye.
So we na bika ko gina tibitire kan. Say ko Mahama na ka chance.
It's a beautiful morning. It's a wonderful day. Walking with Jesus every step of the way. He's got a blessing waiting for you today. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's a wonderful day. It's a beautiful morning. It's a wonderful day. It's such a good feeling just to know that you're saved. Don't let your troubles stand in your way, 'cause it's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's a wonderful day. Lord has made this morning especially for you. He hopes that you will be joining in the work He's gonna do. He's got a blessing waiting for you today. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's a wonderful day. Lord has made this morning especially for you. He hopes that you will be joining in the work He's gonna do. He's got a blessing waiting for you today. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's a wonderful day. It's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day. A wonderful
day. Time with Perla. Welcome to Health Tips with Perla Mineral Water. Today we'll be talking about healthy skin. When you're dehydrated, the skin becomes vulnerable to skin disorders and premature wrinkling. Drink Perla Mineral Water for silky, glowing skin. Perla Mineral Water. Purity comes from nature.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, following yesterday's presidential and parliamentary elections, Ghanaians at home and abroad have been sitting on tenterhooks awaiting the outcome of the election. Let me say that the data from our own internal collation of the election results indicate that former President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has won the presidential election decisively. The NDC has also won the parliamentary election, even though we await final collation for a number of seats. However, I believe ultimately that these will not change.
Twede mpon kwa medin da wase se waje brani adaje na one yete wa ha Sekrom TV braso se da obamu krata mu pezempese mu ne de brawo abato na yato yawie on small level ohine matching
me joso mira
na ho te say
wadaw mebru me ho ye
busafo no nyina ho ye
yehu adom
de rade ase ene da bon krata na ye dosu yenkwe
Akrantia no mayanya bande na ya bana yen chance yen free the chronicle the Bokrata the chronicle was it Kodio describes election as credible.
The chronicle was some woman say it me ko be friend Kodio nyina enim no Ghana memo say e ba abato no memo hwehwemu ahodo a ondi mutintima pa na omo chesa fi abato no de o eda so nko kwan so obi ani ada ho bibia akoso kama pa nti yato ewi fefefe
Chronicle no wo hwe animu pa no ane Yewura John Dramani Mahama wo tu na namo pa say Mahama walked back to Jubilee House.
Ti bra sam wo no de to dwa che say Ghana mampra da John Dramani Mahama say de wasan ko nachi Jubilee House abankese ni mu na wo kwota na mfoni na fe papa wo tu na che say tutu anamo ne ni ma na ye kro no enye so wo ko ba bia nkomonten so okota Jubilee House mi nan Ghana for de ashensa wo koso.
Now, the Chronicle of Bokrata Nasi Hona was Jonathan Louds, Dampare and team for robust security arrangements.
First Saddam saying about Ekufu Dampare de Ghana ni bia betu chairman on pay my salutunu. Kwa fa so hye omo ye e no e na amanfo nyina na Ghana fo nyina e kyerɛ sampa wo bo adwumaden.
Yeah, that you now called the Ghanaian publisher.
All right.
The Ghanaian publisher, the Bokrata was Mahama wins second term.
The publisher no panel to Jan watch say mama they say the tosum yenu ena ne nsa timi aka obetra dwa so bampene na make ka say me dey nyina pele me ndura wote kura yasene e nsu pa ono bebe mo ahoden na bibia tima koso mo no abrabon so tima yeyie but wo montes na ko pensu ato a dia rehemu wo mu a wanim say papa ye tom ye kan fo ma wo say eye betima boa mo mpom dey tima gina na so no pele me ndura wote fi wa bon sa constructions we chance ase ton timpacho wo asase a wo ton wo bi apese so bi abetwitwa de ma wo wo bi nso a wan kase waton apese obi sida ma wo ana apa bi nso ato ahunu a obi ma bo wa pa man sa timi aka bi bon sax enfanto nim se wo excavators ne pelo de so de ma han eno so pe bi a ya apra na mo akontumu no mo pese obi simu da ma mo na mo ga na ho pese obi simu da ma mo se na be ya ho brand mpente kwa na ma ne nyina emeda mo so no fe bon sax no betuma bo wo 0598 926 437 0598 926 437 afa mesu drinks enso ya de abedwa so a eno so de se ne bia pe bia no mo pa cho nya bi no betuma boa ye fruit an kasa na aye na fruit no nya se bia akofa afisichi ana bibi de afra natural food natural color bibia wo mu bia natural pa nya bi no betuma boa ma ho atuma da kuma se patase KSS chuo no mo na ma 0208 444545 0208 444545 when me kwa hodo a one must no pay a double cat and no ebro.
Yeah, to us the Ghanaian publisher no was it Gideon Boakon secures Tana North.
Ragidi on boakon no ye boafo mapama mpani abedi achi tan no fo no mato abama na say die on na kura no say wadwa akonwa nem e wo mpatam
na ye dey sorry kura na ye free the Ghanaian publisher akofo so no I see how to say kunini gu ha papa was several ministers fall
omo sunu omo bra e do makuru do omo bedru no nti say die Katie Hammond say wonu nyina
asla mu nyina o
Kennedy VG $11 million sika no mo wewe o ye din di etire enko
that's right you call the custodian the Bokrata no EC office at Damango set ablaze.
Wazo ko Damango abato komisa ne dan wo ho no I hate all my hino mo twedi atuma he dan ni nyina ahi bibi o mbi ahi enko
yeah to us was it 12 arrested for post-election looting.
Kwafo bi so bawura kwafo kioso no mo so to mo ni wo masesa ne ma frege ne ade a wo no mo de kro na eno nipa ma akon akudum binu wo no ma yire wo mo penti se pampe
na the custodian krata in anim no the asem kese pe down no Ghanaians pick Mahama Bawumia accept defeat
enyum wako unko
abanza kan
o de asoso
tete nyumba o
ani enko yesi kana force mama no mo pena Bawumia se majatu wa wasema enko
Mikra the Republic Press ewaha the Republic Press Bawumia concedes to Mahama
ejo say Bawumia jatum se nukreni Mahama wadi nkunim fe simple
na ewo asiha ewo the Republic Press the Bokrata no or say irate NDC supporters nearly set Techiman Police Command ablaze.
Na Techiman na fo abato mpesua no so ne no anya de ketwa baburu wo ho on yan NDC enchita afo no mo che semfinshi ana ni biribisi ye enti abade on so beto mo ka ene ye ka to no bronkom twedi ato police station nim abo ne ma wo no mutugu police station ho ebra na soja fo ne aposi fo hye dan nim kutakuta tuo no mo de abo jam mo na enso de na aduro no na obi apusu no ho na nye yi so mo pusu mo anka de asem foforo bai fi se de simfinshi ana ni no na kame akwa so mo amadwen se o manya kwanya de na so o maban abade a o mo so betu aposi fo no ka ene asafo no ka se na pentin ne koso no mo fa asafo mo beduru ho a no mo sha se that's the only no papa ne no it was so serious
na sem keto Yanko the Bokrata for so the new trust na e was so no o say NDC's Professor Jane Opoku-Agyeman makes history as Ghana's first female vice president elect.
Me amenu amo ada Bokrata no che se NDC ba me na Jane Opoku-Agyeman won mu yi no they said why abakosem say mampani abedi a kire wo Ghana mamu odi kan kora wo yo ba ye grandma we zinkwim
Yankwa was it Bawumia urges investors to trust Ghana's stability in concession speech.
Na investors no more.
Say one money bit much there.
I say Bawumia catch on modo o be sika be she be mo Ghana mamu no say o manyiro mo no mo mra na Ghana say die mam ka bi no asumbi nko a.
Just another the Osha the Bokrata and it's all about the elections. Now, now the MD Chato Haye Mahama celebrates victory as Bawumia calls to congratulate him.
See the area crying, I say Mahama, it's a crrr.
It's a dumb mama.
Asamparabo economy no say dia so ofanti mesi mesayen nine tibama na Ghana for say umojide wonimu onsame fa konware bi they say hwewiase a amandukua ahodo a wo mo wantima kwaba ye de omudi beka Benjamin Netanyahu Israel wakwa Donald Kojo mpensemfo Trump America ono so akwa na John Dramani Mahama ono so akwa benim keka ho ye bepe bre na fe ye di monkomo nti ukoyi ne kwakra
mini ade meka ne se Ghana for ne beda o mase ene o madwenkyira o motwe no asempapam sesi ano aba omokoto na ankrofo hye nkom mu asofo kansem na de besie nya na kosi ne fa hene nyame adaro ma ajabo ajanya bedru edo ya mame Jane Mensa nyame kasa ide nanso yenim se oba be kasa ye ne hwe mframa ye bo no a ye hunu ba bi enam ye beda gana
asofo se nkom na sa be ma so no be ja na obeko
oh se me ya asor ba de a sa asofo na asor nka me hwe ni
se
na se wati me ebi nyina ebinum nyina ka se papa ba ko no me mo ni di wa Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ne nsa aka akonwa na ye me hye o ma so dan nyina
aba ko kra se fa petro mu so ni ye hye no se ma mo ni
you see
it is so ya asore ba wo sa asore we mu a
me ja asore me nko bi nyame na kasa e sofo na hwe atmosphere no se ne nkofo boje so na no fa so
se nyame na kasa o se nyame na kasa
nyame
sa
wo ne nyame kasa ma ne nsesa
Choma kasa she nyame.
Yeah.
Please call me.
Anti yabeda ya hwefo nyina ase na ya sori amadwuma de ne de di hon so ya sade aba.
Me da ase. Ye twen wa ba, ye jinkrato e ba, ye besi nkonwa. Ne adwe Ghana. O mai mu nsem e wo Sekrum television so e na wo hwe. We are cutting ourselves to come. Ye ba sisia.
Time with Prela. Welcome to Health Tips with Prela Mineral Water. Today, we'll be talking about healthy skin. When you're dehydrated, the skin becomes vulnerable to skin disorders and premature wrinkling. Drink Prela Mineral Water for silky, glowing skin. Prela Mineral Water. Purity comes from nature.
Ladies and gentlemen of the media, following yesterday's presidential and parliamentary elections, Ghanaians at home and abroad have been sitting on tenterhooks awaiting the outcome of the election. Let me say that the data from our own internal collation of the election results indicate that former President, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has won the presidential election decisively. The NDC has also won the parliamentary election, even though we await final collation for a number of seats. However, I believe ultimately that these will not change the overall outcome. See John Dramani Mahama, to congratulate him as President-elect of the Republic of Ghana. I said during the signing of the Peace Pact that I was sure of two things. Ghana will win and peace will reign. The people of Ghana have spoken. The people have voted for change at this time, and we respect that decision with all humility. I thank God Almighty for how far He has brought me, and I submit to His will. I am making this concession speech before the official announcement by the Electoral Commission to avoid further tension and preserve the peace of our country. It is important that the world investor community continues to believe in the peaceful and democratic character of Ghana. These are our most important assets. Ghana is more important than our individual political ambitions, and we must always put Ghana first. While this was not our desired outcome, I say this is part of the democratic process. We put our best foot forward in the contest, explaining our policies and programs. However, it is sometimes the case that the voter would have other ideas. I am very proud of the efforts of our campaign team, and I thank them very much. I assure His Excellency John Dramani Mahama of my full support in the transition process. As committed Democrats, we pledge to ensure that we have a very smooth transition so that the business of government will continue seamlessly. The MPP would offer the needed support to the new government in a very responsible way. Ladies and gentlemen, we have conceded defeat like any consummate Democrat would do, but we have not abandoned the fight to transform Ghana and expand opportunities to all sections of our society. We will not be a disruptive opposition, even though we would subject government actions and policies to strict scrutiny in the interest of our beloved nation. Our MPs, I am convinced, will do a thorough job to advance our democracy and ensure that the citizenry gets the best out of the democratic.
I was but as Nyamia says, also on Yadaje, now do feed up to Secrum TV na 1 year dijuma. Yes, said you may dear say, Kakranka cry a full quadim. I made from next week. No, such a name of Kakana Fay, and who wanted to make Cosna be a kama. Now, Sabre Mania, Miamino Echo Smith, Echo Mills, our year NDC, a communication member, and a Santi regional watch Kwawoma consequence. Nhwe no sɛ lawyer Kosinsu ba be kan of VMPP na ye do mo nyina ka bom na ye din komo lawyer nyameduru ye de ma me ne ko enhye komo no se o hene machi
ye ja
na ho tse
me na bibia ye kama
jerade ase Ghana fa kwa abato so ye wi memenda no enura o hano pana ye twen sa abato komisan ko nenu masam betudwa ene ye ho se Dr. Laji Mamadu Bawumia ene MPP mpanimfo nyina friends and for say Omwa kinkan abato no sunsu aso hu omwa de na omonyon fanti be san koyi anti omaje atum se omodintwo
okay
sabe de nkonumdi na kwa ma NDC a wo ye member okay ebusa se e de nkonumdi e tiseye abendisi
keke medase na nyame so nko so hirawo aka breka krebna eze afeno eko na yeye ti me fa konya we so na me ma wa fisiapa ne ahwefo ne tiefo nyina fisiapa na me nka chi obi ase ade bia obi ye wasase so se na adwene ye ne se eye nko ade a omye nini na onye ne yi na daachi obetwa so abapa ake me fa ncha kese so emfa ko ma eye Atik Senior High akyerɛkyerɛfo ene miankasa me nua pani Isaac Benton ne Kate Benton ne wife awo oboase asonkore ena asebufo so nyina no abra asebu kwa mankese menchia wo mo na menka nkyerɛ omo se ade omo aye no eso ye ni eye fe ntinyame onhyira obi bia both MPP ene NDC fo nyina omo abra asebu kwa mankese nyame hyira omo nyina more especially Destiny and Ben Amos keke me bobo nkofo we modin a omo ne nkofo bi a omo gigire mu se politics no omo ma agro no ayede atemdidi enim ento omo ma agro no ayede olonso ene omo ma kanya omo wase bunyina nya me hira omo nyina ave atwoma kwa omo so Lookman our secretary ne executive se wa atwoma kwa omo keke omo so nya me hira omo ene hia so omo so nya me hira omo ene keke wankasa so nya me hira o ne yewura bonse keke
yes sir
the tiene se NDC nkunimde na yedi ye no yedi nka ye beda Ghana fo nyina se wotuma NDC se wanto ama no nyame hira because wo ka ho na wo ma agro no ye de eye de Keke se what I say ha nti nyame hira obi bia aga na ni bia ene yewra Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ono so nyame hira no because waye de se omanba eye waje atum ntem enwo se wo agro no anko yi amame nti ese metwe patapa meye ade bia ede hwehwe be de ebeto oman no so nti ono so nyame hira no onko no sanso embra biem na nyame kesi nshira no so enkoma yewura John Dramani Mahama ewo na djuma den ene na kukuduro ene ne sika o de support NDC ko ma enne den kunimde abaye dia Ashanti Region Executive ene National Executive nyina no nyame hira omu nyina keke denti e ma me ka sa asem nyina ne se nkunimde no a aba no enye nipa bia ho oden na nyame se o da betero nyame na amasa ankunimdie we ayede aba efrise keke so be kae a ebra na yehia ni nyina na ye ka kiro se oman no enioma ekosoro etan enioma ekosoro enyefe enioma ekosoro nyina no ayade a ase MPP 4 emu Ghana for biem all because omanya kwenya atena so 8 years enu nti obuo eni DS omode ma Ghana for no keke ayira e wo system no mu nti de omope e na omoye ye wo ye ne chairman wuntumi a se nyame na adum no kotena na fidie no so instance obeka asem papa de ma Ghana for akomato omoye no o provoke Ghana for the kasa obeka ni yobe nyina no e provoke Ghana for more especially those in Ashanti region. Nti Asante for your madwen say sa na wo ye dia ye so ye be kire o say ye nimode na abato so ye nimoto. Nti keke enya de bia ehu bia keke so what I say nyame e no amada victory we ade e de abada ma ndc for say de be ya MPP for be sua de na e kire bi so munya akwanya na so mo sa ba bi mo e be che de ebi abe 100 years ebeche lawyer kwesi bi ono menya adwen but still no mekai ono be adwen otenase a obehu se de omo ye no ono me be adwen be 100 years
ah he for the big Ghana so 100 years no
NDC be Ghana so 100 years
yeah that's it
because ye nneoma ye be ye no ye betutu ye nneoma yie ne ya magana so aye krabehwe so ja say enunti ebe ma MPP 4 enyina including lawyer kwesi eni chema wuntumi na nkasa kra ne oya Asante Regional Chairman no oba be kan dis ho ma fidi ye buo ma no mama na efe ndike ke we nye secret bia na nyame su kasa bibie ni wa obetumi ayede afa ho keke so ati ase bibie ni ho nyame ene kasa ye because na the way na no ma siko keke ya se ye beto aba de be chimi ato aba wo na MPP fa hwe nyame ni ma no matofu am Enya ya keke ya pa so dia say nyoma bo e kosoro rough ya ka bibia obi anti nti Ghana for the abano no mato 2022 dada na aka say ebre na nkasa be so eye Saturday no 7th no na o ma kire MPP for say mu se mummuye ni a ye yebuye ho
ti wo wie no
me wie no na ye daga na fo nyina ase na maka kire o mo say o mo hwe John Dramani Mahama John Osuboni no a o ma to abade amano no de obaba bawie
na se ozafolo yakusi atena se o MPP manyuko no ba people ye kamera ni madwuma so o Ghana mamu dia ene na osan ho anapo bunu mu a wo je se we nim di focus ye pa ba ma che na ho to say yesu yeme ede rade ase o ya ko to bana no memenda ebia manyuko adinkugu a so kese pa in the history of Ghana democracy been said titi nkofo ano a the candidates the party chose no nim say either Lanchemati under Canada Japan will hope onum mienu nyina no ye omo sinchen by force the person de ba na de ba mu bia no brin mu kasa ya nkosi aga dia besie ni lawyer
we ready kan we le nyame asese wa wan ato aba we na Ghana one country.
That's right.
And that's what we're all praying for.
That's right.
Number two, we didn't have a day so John Dramani Mahama.
Yeah.
Abaso. So to me, to me, I was surprised at the results.
Okay.
Seriously speaking, I was looking at a close contest.
That's right.
So any man people can be close.
That's right.
But what happened? I mean, I couldn't believe it. And Meno, I was one of those people who helped the party from collapse.
That's right.
And I say this boldly.
Okay.
Descending, they know. Yeah, I support but we only helped democracy to thrive with MPP.
Yeah.
And we must say choose leader. Now, before party say when you didn't continue on kwanko. A good party, no. That's right. Obi oha uncontested, but not the year actually. So we resisted that attempt and made sure say we supported Kennedy. And we believed Kennedy Japan was the most popular of the candidates then. I was a democracy, no. And the 2 years, the very Nibia, whether you like it or you have to go with the person. And that's exactly what we did. But the next Ghana for Kasa, and the MP forms so much Kasa. So that here. Yeah. So you cannot only use developmental projects to win election in Ghana. That's right. I think that is the language that they have spoken clear to our mind. They trust you. In fact, they haven't congratulated them. No. Me feel say omo asidi pa.
NDC.
Seriously.
Oh yes.
Because some very history, your mama didn't call one term. No. They can attest to why he did that.
And so pem so can see me say na dran kokofo ado bra oba winning ya oba ne ho. And opa ya bo video no several times in the hu hia say be repeat. Say Ghana for so mo the community ani bre.
And to aba.
That's right.
No san ka kire am say mun konko choose the most popular the group penye the mope.
I say the Ghana for nyina pe.
Exactly.
The amope.
Sir.
Omutie.
They didn't. What do I say? And having a part near be shaky.
Yeah.
Because we can't sit down and watch this happen and will not say anything. Me personally, I'll call Of course, I'll call upon the resignation of the entire executive committee of the National Party. All
from
of them.
Chairman, General Secretary. Regional
I'm not.
But the national no.
National to me so much now regional what is right. What does it? You have to step down, and we are going to fight it. We have to, because you see it's so embarrassing. At least come intelligence in terms of about where they. We didn't know. They went to battle thinking that they were equipped enough to fight. Sir, but what was on the ground was that it was a disaster. Who's about to lose out to your hands, Kakra?
But lawyer, all the polls were in favor of Dr. Elijah Mama Oduba-Obiang.
Exactly.
Everything. Let me look at your face and tell you what I saw. Mo party for Chesika or Mountain openly. Ye che duane, ye che t-shirt, ye che way. Nti na ne nyina no mpanimfo na ehunu se e de mo kwhwase.
Omahu. And you see there's one thing about Sikache and the MPP as distinct from NDC. You have you seen the tape of your mama Kachom say Obiabe received 5,000 Ghana cedis. Right. They sent the money. And in Tuma. They did.
No.
Muche bibra.
Yeah, test.
No.
When they receive 5,000.
Echo. Me ha.
Me obi was to go that.
Echo. No, hold on.
I know you. Yeah.
Unim me. Some me programs so in twan kontompo. Me say. Mama one incident.
Okay.
What you talk about akoma dan bia. Enko say NDC office, MPP office. Obi e chere de.
Me can say.
But why?
Because the lawyer
why your accusation? I'm missing accusation.
No. Yeah, just
and I'm not going to be biased.
That's it. That's the point.
Because I'm a party person.
That's right.
So, yeah. A bar sikared by your juma. Or could do some normal fa. Individuals be afa.
Yeah.
And he doesn't sink to the ground. And to me, that's what I saw. This Nipa Uncle Tuaban. Mobilization and Yajuma. Me ho baby am go to about the for the bus we see a distance. No me na si koto ye. Huriye se passe. See ye no me na koto si koto ye. What about us? What about us? And you know, organizationally we failed. We didn't utilize the money we used well. While the NDC used them well. Make sure say more better about the do no matter. So edumre be make a party for them say baby edunu enye projects. It's about propaganda and money. Baby edunu na kai week or so to the election. See nye projects it's about propaganda and money because that is the language the Ghanaian electors understand. So enti media be feel say enyame decision to humiliate Ghanaians. MPP sorry and give NDC the opportunity to govern, especially John Mama the second time. Let's see how he does it. And we are hoping he will do it differently. Because we are very Ghana for about one time, you 2 tier. That's
right.
But strange Ghanaians believe that he's better than Bawumia this time. And that is what we will respect. And John, the dollar is running and all that. He has to stabilize the CD, and this is a Herculean tax. Yeah, or 4 years to do that.
Loan services and
yes. So, failure, and it will repeat itself. For Ghanaians will give them the money to continue. We on our part are going to strategize and make sure that the popular candidate that we have will come the next time.
Mamin, can we Friday somewhere around 12 to between those hours? There was a meeting that was held around almost all the constituencies in MPP in Ghana. The focus was not for NDC, but was for Alan Kyerematen. Do you think some focus almost shifted? You know, I have more coin biso.
Pap. I think that they should have respected Alan Kyerematen. We can read them on record. I think one of the radio stations, sister stations, Kyerematen resigned. Those days near primaries.
Yes.
And I'm saying, please. This is uncalled for. It could have happened to anybody. Yeah. It was uncalled for. More alano also in the campaign. I'm concentrating on yours. Right now, seeing a statement that you see your chairman very reactive. It was uncalled for. Are you attacking of one? Yeah. It's not your business to attack him. And even though he performed abysmally, at the end of the day, he will be smiling.
Yeah.
Because we're achieving the purpose. Some you moody near Yamam position and it has they have spoken. The and your candidate, Brawa Brejuma, why ye? Pa Ransa Wako. Yes, sir, Angoziaga. The people just didn't want him. You see, and to the president and his team, we are learning too late. Ubedi adia, just a change now, also favorite Ubedi adia.
This started right from 2016. And at the end of the MPs be over. They are not on the side of president. Oh, Alan Kyerematen, and it started from there.
I agree with you. And who do you blame in the circumstance? Council of Elders.
That's right.
Your party, Nase, Sanya Mani Kosua, Council of Elders was on Nesiho. You ever told by you ever Congress. The practice in the party is that you have parliamentary first and senior presidential.
That's right.
Do you know they changed it?
That's right.
So that they can ship all the MPs to vote for their candidate. And Council of Elders stood there. They didn't talk. They allowed all these things to go on. I know. And Abu Aboye. Chairman of the National Party.
That's right.
That's why I'm calling upon his resignation. He did virtually nothing. He showed no leadership then. My information, inside information, committee go and Tiho.
Really?
Tiho, sir. Just like that. How can you be a chairman and you don't want anybody to talk about you? Leadership, one person you can't be a leader.
That's right.
Or be a leader, one person you can't be a leader. So, and some about there tsunami can say part of the party because we will not sit down and allow a few people to mess up the party. And now, arrogance of power, send them in the Osha, Omomudi candidate techi, and Omo posture. Even within the party, Mobia Mahon, Yani Juma, just very funny, very funny. And be beginning say the crap power. They don't know. Mobia Mahon, everything's about them. Look, Osha appointment as president, how many of them were on the ground working? Omo me adwuma of form no say do say na reward wo Omo assent to free broche bo assent near an appointment. Who kwa uni assent? Uni mobi. And that is the problem. What did I say? And I was hoping Bawumia would do it differently.
Anyway.
Because looking at his demeanor and his understanding, no, he was going to be different from what happened at that time. But unfortunately, he didn't get the opportunity.
Into the tune.
Exactly.
My uncle man I better a something factor. Ako. Mawini.
Yeah.
Now, or war foresight, be a who say. It is not going to be easy for John Dramani Mahama.
It's true. We are away. Yeah, away, pa. Now, I kind of credential. Before, you better abado. Let him say people may lose abandoned that. What's a Canadian Japan? So, or software, and Quebec said go your default. Or see MPP lose the election 2022. Yeah. And it's true. Me tell obi anso am say che Ghana how, but me ko Ghana baby with my own money. Me ko so am foot trotro.
Mon pass benya contract atoka.
Me foot trot me hia contract, but me hia say Ghana be dey. Me hia Ghana ye yo. Ene ne kanko.
Ghana o kana say.
Me na me ka kire o. O ba say contract dey and dey bad there.
So we here.
Me enye me put I don't know.
Enye me focus yen ko.
Enye mo ma bre ni bi o mi o me complain e bre ko ma me ya.
Keke dey so no nim. Onim do I say bre o system. Ye kwa ye foot trotro. Trotro na e be fo no. Ye say that resi
set agenda.
Yes. Ni ye tie de ekoso. 2020 me hu say that do be lusu. NDC na anyom adwuma yie. Me ka ho ya ye adwuma ye 2020 ka 2020 kwa ka ba de different BP nsem. Ebini de na wo ka say omokoto aba obodi ka to friend say parliamentary dey wie answer. A omotumi eyi eye Alan ene kufo group ni nyina di frame na be ka ekufado squad nko a. Enti na MPP fo ankasa na omodi ya wo mu. So be mafia ekufado. But God so good oye na adwuma MNDC for no ye to die. Say Joma Mankwai dey enko eno to be the fame. But this time no dey enye secret bia o ye adwuma no wo fom. Ana e practical fi boache wasante region ha say baby a wontumi betie bia no tia na so. So e be ma ohome ne ye hwa ade. Nti wontumi wote ne nka abato emu.
Ah na no metene nka.
Wote ne nka.
No kasa so to aba.
Nye ne radio so dote.
Na nye ha.
O tia. Eni mu ntumi okroma. Ah 2020 wontumi de na wontumi anya okroma. Na ye kwa na ye pie kwa na ye yem sisi yi. Nso enne abato ya eto wontumi empie. Baby a obeti wontumi nka ye ono an radio no so na say the TV no so me pa to me bo ada. Apart from that what else? I said ye nim de wontumi tumi ye.
Wo ye tiemu.
So as I say it keke ye nim taxa. E da ye nim say dollar no akosoro. John Mahama wa ye bida. Na lawyer ka bibi say John Mahama omoto abatia no 2016 with huge margin because of one in adwuma yenti entisa MPP for na set agenda di tia no keka nsem go no ho fi oh so go no ho fi omo de ko no to no so omo de massam to no so wo say yeah
between 2012 2016 it was okay
no na yes na okay
to you
or to Ghanaians yes to Ghanaians
Ghana for no they were not discerning they be kan ho to
Ghanaians
no Ghanaians okay Ghana for no na ho sa bent obi ka be bia no
ka sa we de me ntumi nka kire Ghana ni bia say na adwene mu nda ho esa mabranya me pato so that say Ghana ni wo ye na de a onkasa na mutam so a odne kokromuti be de e be kasa enye ntokwasem so that say 2016 ye gina ye hu ye one na NDC for ho afono Ghana for based on someone omaire omakeka based on nyoma bia MP for nakasa de aye enunti na ese John Mahama kwede okotena nche na de besi bia wo wiase bia nso ese ye de she yetirimu se eye because amasa akanyame nim nyamke ye hunu me ba to me boana good se MPP for antwantro ankeka nsema gu John Mahama ho fi ama mo afa bagi tumi a ankanne ye be ka kire Ghana for say na nado na ko ye best president by John Mahama be si ni kwambo ntwa be de wa be ye adwuma afide me no mienu ni lawyer gina ye hunu the kind of president ye to abade man no so be di so 2016 2020 8 years 2024 8 years ye hu obekọ no instance nka obejai na wati otufo efutu ode man no o se da bi mi ameye akaka be nsem na ma ye dia mepe nti ne pe a oye ye no e na abamu nne keke yenim se aso de ho yenim se na be frele o man no ba o mi ambe bobra bia e o ma we mu nti amande o ma de akosoro nti de yen ye baba be ye ne se ye beteto o man no mo man sika sam no ejina fuel price na e kosoro no keke be ma na ejina so I say cement price and prempre you turn 125 abra to mama time na 24 Ghana cedis no keke be na perform me show but tie asema me ka mo record asema me ka to asema me ka muntie ni 2028 lawyer me am best friend lawyer obeto abado dia MNDC keke wo beto abado MNDC based on John Dramani Mahama kwa obefa so ade asise oman no ma oman no aye kra behwe so I say keke se o ya we say John Mama say betting tax obeye free o me ba to be boara o ya we say o si yi levy koto be kuma yi levy no John Mama say obeye free o me ba to boara so obeye so free onzo se oyi sa no me nyina free ho a obehu no say price of a commodity no the price the bed e be ba form
betting tax we my price of commodity above.
And we must get a good voice in the bottom. Until more time, don't make me out or make me out. Oh,
what chacha? Oh, they be free money. To your taxa, no more complaining. Now, maybe you do money to your garden tax. Chacha, no man discuss of Pangotuana. No, but say, gambling. Chacha, crown, halam, or my way. So, yeah, I'm another age.
Echo, Unim say around the world. Maybe I to Chachabiana, a twader
meaning okay. Seminim crown and Yagana. Ejuma ho aye den na
let's encourage the youth to work na nya chacha chacha de ne de
minia chacha difference bi enim se sofu bi atwa loto kwa abrochiro the same thing it be patch holiday mo me pato na encourage jo mama say me pato ja botre
me ka bibi acho
me tie
se adwuma wo man ni mu a aboche na nya bibi a o
enti na 24 hour economy ba no
and the jai
good enti yem kwa you mama ba why na nya adwuma na wo ya
anu ti de nkukọ nye no anu ti de nkukọ nye na ba no enti me encourage you to no jo mama waba obi anfa ne ho nsem sa poultry aspect no MPP before mo ye dada 2020 lawyer be di kura ka kire Ghana fo nyina 2020 obo budget ewom na omo che kokọ ketekete omo che nentwe ketekete omo che nyan ketekete omo che mponche ketekete omo che mpreko ketekete nti e ba de say no jo mama say oni de oba oba ne national policy a na mo de sere no youth no form ho nsem uni asase akopa asase na fa ho nsem e be boa o e be ma poultry e friends kokọ price no e so ade e so ate ene sika e fa e de kokra kokọ e de ba o ma we mo no aye de asamso aba form.
But I say, Mammy Malaya, so now Mammy no share the Asante factor in MPP campaign. Yen they are so that form. Somewhere sometimes ago, in Yanantesa meeting ya Kosukruma at the Golden Bean Hotel. Say, what share the name of the Asante factor no? Chimfono ya Jeffrey Omonsem. So they must do something to get their party back. I'm proud to the elections, no. And penny for no ya Asante for no more party no. You saw none of them. I know the campaign. Were they sacked? Was that because of that meeting? I didn't see it.
Medasi. I mean, two new year. Sir, 24-hour economy. I bear moon tone down because I'm a big chance to the atoa betiam. Because it's not implementable. Okay. The economy pick here. I better picking up. No more, but the present state of the economy because we've got 11 o'clock. And so major campaign message. How do you implement it? And the more reduce no Matthias and what can Ghana to Ghana for to want to about. But man we no answer the mbeko.
The expectation no.
Exactly. The moon soon can answer. They say there are 2 minimum saka. Let's talk about realistic things that you can implement. Some of them you can't, others you can. Sana about me also promises a bit here. So one two emphasize here. Ebedu na no I basis e dey pam mo.
Ghana for do mo duro there. O mun tika se bia bi mo.
The Asante factor. As a matter of fact, whether it was propaganda or a reality, it worked against your candidate. Okay. So me early times meeting because a friend said Dr. Tufo.
Yeah, Makoto.
The late.
Yeah.
A meeting and that meeting I happened to have some intel. I was surprised and I was disappointed in them because I felt that you do her. But subsequently, me observing them say, someone can be umupa. So there's deliberate attempt to silence Asantes because they believe that Asantes are kind of dominating.
Yeah.
Many business person biusu ekasawa one district, one factory, sikano, a buyer. It got to a point, they catch you say after Kwakutin benefited, it got to a point, say my mass and
that's right.
This person had gone through the process. The second the Japan practice here, man, no Dimika, also the Chalekwa call. So, what do you mean? When you send any party, no, we are winning power. And so I began to understand that there is a deliberate step to silence Asantes. And the response of presidency, did not help.
Okay.
So we had people like Gabi Ochredakon, who had no portfolio but carried himself as if so Prime Minister of Ghana was a
Prime Minister.
Yes. And idea where when it came to appointment, a man for perseverance, a team for being a mom CEOs, a lot of them. You get the
as
point.
was written in the Japadia book.
Yes.
Document,
Maybe more copies for me.
Could you suffer for buy then the cost net?
A suffer for comment on mine. Okay, Kaboma. That's an Ukrobi Yabum. And this affected, in addition to other factors, affected this campaign. And what can I say? Yeah, if you're the campaign,
that's right. That's right.
Whether these key Asante guys were part of it.
Yeah.
You see? Now, the campaign that you don't post channel the Masa. On poster.
Can they Japan crowd in platform so
poster
or vote so? Can
they poster was so bad. What I say? As if they didn't believe the concept of all inclusion. You get a so yes, it played a very important because for Ashanti to clock 51% a year, turnout rate. That is a serious.
Yeah.
Now, me the say I didn't get the hint. The biggest problem,
Yeah.
Say Asantes were not going to participate. I didn't get the hint. And they had a regional executives.
Yeah.
Because they should have done the mobilization well and ensure. Say because it will be framing. Let me put this in. About a week to the election, not a lawyer. I know say you can talk to the Pennyfono. Now, a better mark for Central Market. No for number 2. Now, go for another 2 microphone to Abano. Okay, I was like, wow. And so there were hints saying, why am I doing someone go to Abano? It was there. But we didn't work at it. We thought that, Asante for Dombeto, Asante for Dombeto, and for Dombeto.
Asante businessmen were terrorized. Binoma Jumegu, your checkers been too. Under this presidency, area Yabu Central Market, Yansi, Swamaquan, cut a sword. Yan said that Yanyama ye, a Caswamaquan magazine, Quano, I am more trouble, or Faso and ye, a Janet Domoco race course, a Janan Coso. So what's so now you'll be out in Santaman now, depolitics a chi say. There was a deliberate attempt by the Kufuor government to depress the Ashanti businesses. I don't know, I do way up by
come on, so him say complaints no hot so he banned my MP. That's
right.
Minister for Rules was starting a crime.
Yeah.
And that is what he did to kind of confuse or compensate us.
That's right.
Otherwise, none man kosoha. Because Swami Kwine over I don't share chairman and baby Ojina or politics to meet now want me overhead and I'm in Tennessee. Yes, you can't say ono aka say sika dia abanom de ye bibi from. So the priority was not in Ashanti. He was looking at other places. They do election no over have a vote. Also him say you winning because of Ashanti. And it is obi wo aketua bia nya na so de ba first before you go anywhere.
No signal.
Now what now ma adani issue. I must admit say for instance the airport was exceptional. You get the point. Why you rules. Agenda 1 benefits. But we were thinking that the way manner we voted for the party in India, we deserved more than that.
Come early.
Yes, early, and we deserved more than that.
That's
he could have done better than he did. Omanipa agitated. Look, $1 rate as my it affected business.
Yeah, seriously.
My clients are me businessmen. I can see. Who catch them some to my BP? Text message I'm sending on. I was thinking the alternative was too dangerous, given how I saw.
Secretly, last time we know share me kasa some lecture. Na Jomama nkonko bi. And the kasa some we actually me won from anka Jomama nkonko bi. Yes, Asante businessman for no. Jomama when twa kapre campaign omo ye no when twa hwe o. Opa, so oni men disimpele for na bisa omo. Sa asema meka no me boa o meka kire o. Na lawyer verify say asema meka no. Be twa ntra. A business gurus e wa Asante region and the finance Jomama campaign.
Omutezo barkakraka bebe ni free Russia na buy.
Russia dey be free.
Ya beto obi catch am say. That Russian omo ma ayi win American president they are here.
Donald Trump. Oligarchs.
Yes. Yeah. Or say they are here. And to me can't champion before. Na grofon do omo mu dia ehu. That's right. Na so how they different.
Oh, and but business gurus.
And why they say business gurus no support.
Yes.
Yeah. I also have that information. And seriously speaking, we have ourselves to blame. Finance minister, on your dear, your pair, your can, see a man in can. What I say? Now we are part for the first time. MPs or party, Abbas look. Let the finance minister step down. What is so special? Wow, fine. Oswabuano. Apart from the position, you could have helped him in other ways. And you know, what is this thing about who can be a president you wanted? Or continue this idea, you can't talk. This has cost us. We should look for leadership. People who believe they are older than everybody, they are wiser than everybody, cannot govern a party and sustain power. It doesn't work that way. Otherwise, it would have continued.
That's right.
As a party, we need to come back, sit down, and do some
restructuring.
Sacking. Now, guilty conscience. What does it? You can't imagine. Were they dreaming? And yes, some national executives get ready to hand over your books because you can't work. You have an interim committee led by Kennedy and Japan who go around the country and reform the party. In so doing, you will be marketing him because if Ghanaians were calling for Japan, we had wisdom would have told you give them Kennedy and Japan and get power. This is wisdom. Wisdom.
Is it wisdom or simple understanding?
Wisdom. Say, look, we won't hear you.
Lawyer.
It is politics.
Lawyer, my friend was a minimum answer. Me no me no kwabonten. Ye ko hia nkofo akwaje ade afiri mu. Omo so omo ba. Ensuo yi de, mo mfa nsuo, mo ma drink we. Na na ka cho so chenchira me nsuo na be ko, ye mfa drink ne. Na so di machi na de nsuo ne ko. Ye boy ho ana.
Say, Nyansa onim ti say okwa nkrofo no reject. Onim Nyansa no oni. Onim say me be go be also moji. You get the point. And the Nyansa and say nkrofo ya kan die, ma me for de ompenye mo. Na me so me de me pe, o ma ya ama me.
Give and take.
Was it that me will be my packaging to by all means? And during the primaries, I made a statement. It is just echoing in my mind. Me say, it is only in MPP. I think I said it in your studio.
That's it, yeah.
It is only in the MPP now more popular candidate. Almost more pay. Almost confirm will be abed who do man no popular.
Yes, you said it.
It is only in MPP.
Yes.
Otherwise, the man was overwhelmingly popular.
Yeah.
What is your problem? And look, age was not running against Baumia.
No.
So Baumia could have.
He was the youngest among the
exactly. And in combating crowd to this one committee political suicide about.
Oh,
how can he come back and say, give me the baby says, what are you offering?
Wait.
What are you offering?
Say, lawyer, Monko for a pen of crack. Yemu became the enemy to the party when we tried to tell them the truth.
Oh, yeah.
Me. My can or hand of pay Messiah. Sikano Mochema journalist Wukuma. And yes, all Mamma because I told them, say, Mintimim Chankuntum Bunjiska, Intimimpe. One year forward, do they year film? Almost see can't trust a jade away and I told them, say, I cannot lie for money. Maybe you can't go double my just how to tell you the truth. And the crown of my mom fat, but my catch them.
And the crab one house it here.
That's it. And I will do the abedry. Samia, me buy a town for no. And no man will do Mona, Mutu or Mokano. How are you going to pay them from January? How? Mobile consult to a Mokabi man. Dabi o ade a obi a pe wo se me pen me kofa fofra ba na biara wo horo.
This is sensible. Me you know I mean say I couldn't yet to abanu ye no but Kennedy did well. And to me no as a compensate here. But we had the leadership who can obi kura friend bisam say na auto to bo ba park so. No say the party constitution says that the new prime minister your panel young contest. I was supporting one of the candidates. A boy woman any day wa he. A boy woman any day wa he. Obi say genuinely, do you think Kennedy can lead this country? I'm saying, you people, you think book and academics is everything. It's never correct. Abrabomu. No one go school can say, do you say the answer? School. Obi was so city of life. How many of them?
How can I say do get here? Oh, this school. MPG me.
Men are not so kasa no bi. O say school mpa kwase. So what I say, true.
And the come say, do you genuinely believe Kennedy? What is it about Kennedy that cannot make him a president? What does it? Roy is a bad baby president. He's one of the best we have had.
That's right.
That's
the point, yeah.
International and locally.
Yeah.
Was it about academics?
Education.
What does it? And you know, let us change our mind about those things. And look for we a leader and an economist. You should be able to shape the economists to take a decision for the country. You don't need to be an economist before you can become a president. That is fallacious. And that is what we have to understand. The party structures here, Juma, and your president Akujiro say, see, sense money say. No. That is why we have economic management team, we have economic whatever. What does it?
Finance committee.
They are presenting popular candidates because it's about power. Obi say, who power near to Tom Mame. Na beji power. Ton no call na unya to me na ba embebu am akojire back. And the to me na open. We have been in an economy COVID mama bibia said national issue. And do you see that what was needed was a popular candidate to sway.
Sika eni oman mu a oman akọ me ba ho ekọ akọje bosina ame de hekata man. Ya beto ba me yam sheme. The rate at which na ye sika open space. Sika na free.
Kege. Ma me ka asem bi me wi na ma to ma asem no so. E che bia me de book be ba bonten. Ahaya no ba be lanche no. MPP lose in Ashanti region. Who is to blame? Well, Obama match for that book.
Who go the end to na judge?
Omo beto pa.
Chasing the elephant to the book, into the bush.
Say no aba. Enti me so me de ba abonten no. MPP lose na omo lose Ashanti region ha na aba o manto no. Why na say blame no? Lawyer Boama me tworo wi a. E be ba launch no here. Chama won to be beto bi.
Over for Salama that time.
Oh, beto, sorry, madam.
Got to your point. The Ashanti MPs have to run to 2-4. Say, I said they are some qua president in fact. Enti for no 2. What's this?
Now, time I will choose Danado. No, by a president, we are all fixed a team for no. The friends say, all the institutions, you know. Now, who say, Okasajana on fire. Sadia no, a bit one lawyer. A bit one. Ya two abama wo president. Se be di o man so, yanka se e ya chimako nwa. Nti yesi, se lawyer na fata se wodne she bosta fa no ko she ho. But obeka ko fa chimni a oye wa wu nua efie wo anya o ma me ba oye wa konta. Na wodna akwa ko she ho. Na we ya asantini a ono bu aye ma wunya vote bebebe ebe ye president no na we yo no de sinche na tina wo sa petumi bi ma waka chense wo didi enye yi nti sa be di machi na menya tumi mi wi a masa de we sinche keke mi pacho wo kra ko be say ma we Into Asante what is the buy? Post.
Ghana Post.
Hefa. Omo nyina Asante. Achimfo na.
Omo nya appointment na amwa.
Achimfo.
Yenya bi, but omo amwa. Say, look, if you have cabinet ministers who cannot speak for the region, Minia, is that not the cause? Cabinet ministers.
The agenda was there, the plan was there, that needs to be orchestrated. Yes. Until the over canon.
Asante business in our green. Banks was at the region, including Cobra before, on Asante. Do I have this in there? But I didn't tell you to him. Not a Juma as I developed the BIA.
I said they had good reasons to do that. And you might go on there.
So what I said.
I'm taking advantage of it.
Yes.
I would like to have one-on-one with you, lawyer. Maybe this week, let me know. Now, young try scrutinizing him because when him, her and Kofu are in pain. Yeah, can't cry. Yeah, woman, you'll be crying off. Because of the pain now and no crying at the same time, channel. But this is the time we have to tell them.
They have to listen.
Mobeti ya can't mind you.
So, man, he's not getting. A Marco and a lawyer.
And I remember my faka, man, a taxi, I'm a free. Now, me free fear by Uncle Fobity, and your baby, any behunu, and a one woman, I say, yet to the baby. Yet, but say it is a children of crack can or crack down for. Can be a yen. I confess in a minute, lawyer.
The American say, a children where a test case. I do shake a sepa de ma before. Na instance you do see my years so end this for Ghana for enya yesemo yemu. I don't really abesi yemu no. Banks are now do no. Yesterday you were the money Mahama. Do deserve say say the license the man back on fair man. Na omugogo yo maduma. E ya you to be my.
Me da say. Right, you
Yo. MPP. How many times in America? 3 times. Decisions pending the election. If there's the choice of running mate, what's the problem? The choice of running mate. What's the problem? You get the point. And we need to be speaking. These things. Yes.
Platforms should know your campaign movie.
How can you make such mistakes and expect Ghanaians to overlook it? Why do we hate popular people that we all accept? Muntimi accept it. Oh, anti the mechanic say you lose where we are, but this time the best can. People can hate us. But the party as MPP party no will survive. But omo di tia mani ase omugu party omo tranchen. Na ya mo me party omo participate what we can do for the party. I believe that is going to be the solution. One of parties on personal property to no more be anchored on Montreal.
No, I won't come to home.
Some will be Montreal. They should.
If they fail.
And look, this agenda of the delegate system, we have to scrap it off. Ubianko the ID card, pay your dues, and come and vote. For us to choose a leader. Otherwise, the airports video. Emwa become a regional reconciliation committee, so as a secretary, and I can tell you for sure that a problem now. It goes back to the choice of the president and the MPs. That is all it is. Exactly.
Now me met ho. No akwaji sika no abdin pakron bre me se me nto abama no. How on earth?
And he said, "Oma hunyansa na me omo the experience hunyansa, they should back up and let others take over and make sure that the right thing is done." They have been elected to offices, but disaster CCA resign. Say, I think that would be the best for the party. And
Bibini, Kobe Daki. Would you say black man? The SC, Obasan of for pen paper, some resign.
Start the agenda. No? Issue press statements. They are afraid the youth of the party. Let them step aside for the party to be run. In fact, Council of Elders, is so disappointing. Yeah, Mama. We'll use democratic process. Yeah, Mama, be our party. It is going to be democratic process. Democratic process they be used. Now, they are reform or changing in Yama. Nepotism, Nanya President Kwana coming down will be a opposition and Crawford no around. No more bomb gig. So, Nina should stop. But we had him because he has become the object of this ridicule. Yeah. You get the point? He has become an object of ridicule from as he has been used.
Yes.
What does he say? And he is ridiculous. Now, Crawford chances no was saying because or no any man focus an advantage and it became his disadvantage. The performance the same. The religion performance the same. Those were the things people were saying will bring a change in the dynamics of our politics. Did it work?
It doesn't.
It didn't work.
Okay. I was for your brother son. Yes, so Niako. And I promise you, Nyami not from next week. Maybe 4 lines now, man, come out here, the motive manual to. Maybe Mammy start watching now because I'm say yes, I know how watching. Mumbe timid messages on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. But opesa first so ebema akwana so afre na enyina kan bomu ne abonkomo na bre no so de make no ya dey 17 menu chiche mudu si anopa me ne umienu nyina ye nche na me nka nche wo se di nukura koso owuo mu na wo benya nkwan botre adentia Yesu Kristo ba wiase bebu nipa nyina atan ya me ene wo ye kan ho bi anukurade de fa ho de ba anukurade de parapara yo ba anukurade de asodue ba nyame hye no hye so mfo nsi no nye pa ochina. So thank you so very much. Muchas gracias. Merci beaucoup. Asante sana. Dankeschön. Sukras. You are done. Sukras. Ape. Nyame ya domo a ebeshia bedase.
Last meeting, man, one pa.
Dibisa. Nansen die. Ya wen kitinkiti bi me.
What? Abra Amuzu Herbal Clinic duro ho. Ohin potin na yo ya.
Me sorry anopa na mahudu. Ma posu nyina ya me ya.
Uhia Amuzu P. Ebetu ase one time.
Eto nanso a. Na me yemu keka me. Metini me mu kura enyeji. Afei, aduane to me yema. Na me wu.
Ene uhia Amuzu P.
Me old man mo gentleman din mo fu sane ye no so ono so be ne den.
Uhia Amuzu Garlic Bitters.
Amuzu Herbal Clinic. Ni no wo nyina ni ana.
Debi.